And this is exactly what the Western Christian powers are doing. Even the oil underneath the soil of Saudi Arabia was not discovered by them. It was discovered by the Americans or the British or whoever they were. All the heavy trees of the earth have been discovered by these people, who have the advantage of speed in their favor. So when the Holy Prophet said that riding that donkey, the Jal would conquer the whole world, this came true exactly. Today, the decisive factor in combats is speed. The faster you can move, the more certainly you are going to emerge as victorious. So the speed will be at the disposal of the Dajjal according to Hadhrat Muhammad Rasulullah. Yet he will let others benefit from that. So when he describes the donkey to be the ride of the Dajjal, at the same time he says that ordinary people would travel by that. And he goes to such fantastic detail that he says that when the donkey would be about to depart, he would announce, I am going to leave for the next station. Whoever wants to come and join me. And then, giving warnings, he would leave afterwards. So it would be a public modes of transport. So this is the railways, this is the motor cars, this is the planes, this is the ships. So whatever is still understood to be a story, a fairy tale, which no sane man on earth can accept as such, was the greatest of the prophecies ever made by any prophet about the future events. But you believe, you should believe if you are not an Ahmadi, that no, Jesus would be, the donkey would be a real donkey. And the Dajjal would be a real monster. So Jesus would leave you alone and pay his attention to the search of the Dajjal. Unfortunately, no hadith tells us that Jesus will be provided with a fast mode of travel. He is only going to run about on his own 2 feet. He can't even jump high. He couldn't even jump from the minaret at which he was deposited. So these are his limitations. And the donkey is that fast and that huge. So I really wonder, how would he catch up with the donkey and where? And in one jump he'll go to the west, and poor Jesus Christ, if that is the Jesus we are awaiting, has to be poor Jesus Christ. He will put it to America, all the way from Pakistan or Saudi Arabia, wherever he is deposited, or let's say Damascus. And when he reaches there, by that time, that donkey would have made many returns to the east and from there to west. And then when the donkey has, and his sight, is very sharp. He sees underneath the earth. How could he miss Jesus Christ? Haven't you ever seen a television show with the mechanical eyes which, when put on, suddenly begins to see across? So his eye, if at all an eye was born, is described exactly like that mechanical, fictional eye. So Jesus would be, before he landed somehow in America, and why should he be given permission to land in America when he is such a sworn enemy of Christianity, which is attributed to him? The moon was refused entry into Britain because of the possible damage he could do to the faith of the Christians. But let's see, he is given an entry into United States. The donkey would fly over and reach the other side. So what a game. What a childish imagination. But turn to Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu status, stature, his wisdom, and you suddenly begin to read light in all, begin sense and fantastic reality in these predictions of Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu, they have come true, all of them. The jar has conquered the whole world. It has started receding. They have invented all the modes of travel which were indicated in the hadith which people quote, and the Messiah had to be born before that. Where is he? Why has he not come? He has come. He has taken up the cudgel for Islam. He is fighting the battle. He is breaking the cross. Not literally, because literal application of these hadiths are impossible anyway. They're most absurd things to have happened. They're against the honor of a prophet to be attributed to him. But yet he has another task to perform. Unfortunately, the story is not over as yet. He has to leave the Muslims awaiting for another 200 years, maybe or more, in search of swines. Now that will be his special hobby in those days. He will say, as yet I have not finished my task. I must kill all the pigs in the world, literally. So he will visit sties, other, farms where they are raised, and go to the jungles, river banks, and he will kill every swine with his own hand. There are millions of swines, if not billions, in the world. So how long will it take? And he will have to cover all the distances on foot. Because I have not read any hadith indicating that he would be provided to a God a special power to move fast. His breath, of course, will move fast, but not he himself. Do you believe in this? You must. But the way these predictions should be believed in, giving, bring to the world the honor of Muhammad Sallallahu, his greatness, his wisdom, not otherwise. So this is in short the Ahmadiyya message, and I hope you have understood it. Thank you.
Next question is Dr. Nick Evans from Newham. He is a scientist at Natural History Museum. Please.
Most welcome.
Good evening. What I'm interested in is to hear your views and any insights, obviously in the context of your religious beliefs, on the use and exploitation of natural resources, as animal, vegetable.
Excuse me, I think the microphone is slightly removed from you.
That one there. Can you hear me now?
Now, yes.
Yes, I'll repeat my question. I'd be very interested to hear your views and insights that you can offer from your religious studies on the use and exploitation of natural resources in the broad sense, that's animal, vegetable and mineral, and following from that, if there's anything that can be said or developed on the conservation of those resources.
About? Please, thank you. You see, the Quranic statement regarding the creation of the universe gives us a comprehensive idea as to what we should do regarding the natural resources and how we should treat them. The Holy Quran speaks of the universe in a way that I have not read it mentioned in any other book, divine book, because their age was a different age, and Holy Quran claims to be the book for the entire future of mankind. It says repeatedly that whatever is in the heavens and whatever is in the earth, and also whatever is in between them, that is created for the purpose of serving man. So resources, when you refer to them, are mentioned in the Quran to be much wider than the resources available to us here on the planet Earth. And the message is that everything is created purposefully, and man is the master, and the universe is made to serve him under God's creative design.